What's up, guys? Welcome to Subway Homebrew. Um, we have finally got our first brew day scheduled and ready to go. I have the ingredients and products and all that ordered. It's on its way. Should be here in a couple of days. So I figured I'd make a little bit of a video just to kind of have an overview of what the plan is. I am shooting for having the brew day start next week. So um, I'm still not quite decided how I'm going to release the video. If it's going to be step by step, or if I'll make one video for the whole process, kind of stitch everything together, and just have a single video for the mash to bottle kind of thing. But yeah, today I just wanted to kind of go over everything and show you guys what I have planned as my first brew day in a little over 3 years now. So let's check out uh, uh, some of the equipment that I have. It's a good chance to just kind of show you guys what I have to work with. And we'll go through the what I plan to use as the recipe. So first, let's take a look at the equipment real quick, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, so basically this is what we're going with. So we got, of course, the grain crusher. Um, as you can see, this stuff still needs to be cleaned and prepped. That is planned for the next couple of days. As like I said, I haven't brewed in about 3 years, so all this stuff needs to be well cleaned, sanitized, and all that fun stuff. We have our we have our 8-gallon boil kettle, which I also use as the mash tun as well. So basically, I just put the bag right in there, and I just mash in a bag, in a muslin, not a muslin bag, but a nylon bag. And then I just pull the grain out and let it sit, drain, and then I just go ahead and I do the boil. Like you see, I got the ball valve right here, and that's how I get everything into the fermenter once it's cooled off. You have the temperature gauge, all that fun stuff. And this guy, the fast ferment, which I never got to use when I first bought it, and it kind of peeved me that I didn't get to use this thing. So I'm making it a point to use it this time around, and I'm really excited to, just because of the whole collection ball and how I can kind of get the trub out of there before doing my bottling and all that stuff. So it just makes for a cleaner transfer to either to a bottling bucket, or I'm not sure, I might bottle right from the fermenter. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, that's the basics. Actually, I don't have my burner here, but this is actually the box for the burner. So that's kind of what I'm using for a burner. Yeah, so that's out in the garage. I didn't want to bring it inside, so nothing too fancy. But hey, it does the trick, and yeah, hopefully it's. I haven't gotten a propane tank and I haven't tested it yet, so hopefully that's still working. So yeah, so that's kind of the basics of the equipment. I'm not gonna go through all like the hoses and all that junk. But yeah, so let's take a look at the recipe now and see what you guys think. Alright, so here's what we have for the grain bill as far as the recipe. So I decided I was going to make just I guess more or less kind of a S.M.A.S.H recipe with an added dry hop at the end. Nothing too crazy. I wanted to try using Maris Otter as the as the base malt, just because I've never used it, and I heard a lot of good things about it. Apparently, it's got a nice malty, kind of biscuity flavor. It's a little darker, so the beer is not going to look as light, theoretically. So I decided to go with that, and I didn't want to start with something too complicated. Just because I'm kind of getting back into it. Like, we're talking 3 years removed from home brewing. So this is what I got. I'm gonna throw in. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do 10 or 12 pounds of Maris Otter. That'll probably be like a game time decision. I will throw in one edition. I'm gonna skip the 60-minute edition. I don't want too much bittering. Again, I want to kind of concentrate on the malt character, not so much on the hop. I don't want too much bittering to take away from the Maris Otter. I really want to taste that Maris Otter and see what it's like. So I skipped the 60-minute. I'm gonna do a 1 ounce Cascade at 30, so we still will get some of the some bitterness. That'll add about 14 or so IBUs, which you'll taste it a little bit, but it's not gonna be overbearing. And I'm just gonna use a standard US-05 dry yeast at the end to ferment. And once the main fermentation is done, I will put in 2 ounces of Citra as far as a dry hop to try to get a little bit of a citrusy note on the nose, and hopefully that will work out the way that I kind of have it playing in my head. So I didn't kind of set up all the little intricacies in Beersmith as far as equipment and all that. I kind of did a rough setup, so some of the numbers out here might not be 100%, but as is, the estimated gravity will be about 1073, which would give us about 7.8% ABV if it ferments to the estimated 1014. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully, I don't mind so much if it's a little bit lower. I don't need it to be a super high ABV. That wasn't the point. I'm actually kind of surprised on how much alcohol that's going to produce. So it'll be interesting to see what it turns out with, if I actually get that gravity, and if it actually ferments down to what it's intending. So this is just a 5-gallon batch, 60-minute boil time, 60-minute mash. I assumed 80% efficiency because that's pretty much what I was getting before the last few batches that I did, because I have a little bit more of an active mashing process where I do kind of stir a little bit every once in a while to kind of get the kind of push along the conversion a little bit. So I think that adds to the efficiency a little bit. But yeah, so that's kind of the overall summary of what I'm planning. Like I said, I'm shooting for next week, maybe early next week, to actually do the brew day. Depending on, I guess, how much video I get. If it's a long enough video, I may just post the brew day and then post another video for the rest of the process. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you have any suggestions for something else to brew, or even changes to this, it would be much appreciated. If you guys enjoyed the video, or if you guys want to know when the actual brew day happens, when the video comes out, then please hit that subscribe button. You will get notified when the new video is out. I do intend on doing a couple of beer reviews in the next few days, so look out for that as well. Yeah, so until next time, grab yourself a beer and have a good day. Thank you. Bye.